Hello students, in this video I am going to take the basic concepts of the topic of the relations. This topic is in your maths. When you studied in class 11, this is the first chapter you will got in your textbook, and I am going to give you the basic concepts of the topic relations, and I am sure that after watching this video you are able to solve each and every question of the topic relations of your textbook. Okay, now I am going to tell you relations. Actually, relations and functions are the chapters. These are advanced topic of the topic sets. Okay, in this case, for example, there are two sets, 1, 2 and 3, and b is equal to, let it be a comma b. Now here a and b are the two sets, okay, and they are written in the curly brackets, and the digits inside these curly brackets are known as elements, and this is the set. And now there's a question: find a relation between a to b and find a relation between b to a. Okay, now in order to find a relation between a to b, we write it as in a cross b, and b to a we write it as b cross a. Okay, so firstly I am going to find out a cross b. When a is given, firstly you take the elements of a in the bracket. At the first place 1, then the b is a, okay, then comma 1 comma b, then comma, then 2 comma a, 2 comma b, then 3 comma a, and 3 comma b, and close the curly bracket. In this way, this is the relation from a to b. And if it is asked that find a relation from b to a, then how will you find? You just take the elements of b in the first place. So a comma 1, a comma 2, a comma 3, separated by commas. Then b comma 2, b comma 3, and b comma 1. Okay, so you can easily watch that a cross b is not equal to b cross a. So both are not equal to each other. So but in this way you can find this is also known as Cartesian products. Okay, when this condition is also given along with the Cartesian product, then it is also termed as relation. For example, I am going to take one more question regarding this in order to explain the topic. For example, I have a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Another set we have 0, 4 and 8. And find a relation from A to B such that A plus B is less than or equal to 10. Okay, there is a condition is also given, and you have to find a relation between A and B. Then how will you find these types of questions? Okay, there are two sets which are given, but there is a condition is also given along with the Cartesian product. So we have to find from relation A to B. So in the first place we put the value of A, and in the second place we have to put the value of B. But both their sums must be either equal to 10 or less than equal to 10. So if we take 1 plus 0, it is less than 10. So it can be happen. So first relation 1 comma 0. Then 2 comma 0, it is also less than equal to 10. Then 3 plus 0, it is less than 10. So we have taken 3 comma 0. Then 2 comma 0, it is taken, but 2 comma 0 is, sorry, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, so it is 5, it is less than 10. Then 1 comma 8, so when we add both of them we get 9, which is less than 10. Then 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, this is 6 which is less than 10. Then 2 comma 8, when we sum 8 to 10, 10 is also equal to 10, so this must be there. Now 3 comma 4, 3 4 7, it must be there. Then 3 comma 8, this is equal to 11 which is greater than 10, so this should not be there. Okay, so we have to take the ordered pairs. When we add them, we get less than 10. Okay, 1 0 less than 10, 2 0 less than 10, 3 0 less than 10, 4 1 5 less than 10, 8 1 9 less than 10, 4 2 6 less than 10, 8 2 10 equal to 10. At condition satisfied, so we write it here. 3 4 7 less than 10, so we write it here. But when we add 3 8 11, it is not satisfied by the condition, so we just leave that ordered pair. So this is the relation we got. So when the condition is also given, along with the relation, we make this type of set. I am going to take one more example. For example, there is a relation that A is multiple of B. Now what we will do? 1 is multiple of 0, 1 is multiple of 4, 1 is multiple of 8. So in that case, we take the ordered pair 1 comma 4, 1 comma 8, because 1 is multiple of 8. Now 2 comma 0 it is not taken, 2 comma 4 we take it, and 2 comma 8 we take it. Now 3 comma 0 it is not, 3 comma 4 it is not, 3 comma 8 it is not. So this is the relation for the second case. So if the condition is given, you just apply that condition and find the relation. And so when you write the relations, so we don't write the whole of the Cartesian product. 1 minute more, I want to clear you. If we find the Cartesian product, then what we write? If we write Cartesian product A cross B, then it becomes 1 comma 0, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 8, 2 comma 0, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 8. Put the comma in between them. Then 3 comma 0, 3 comma 4 and 3 comma 8. Clear? So this is the whole Cartesian product. But if we have to find a relation, so if the condition is given, we follow the condition also. If the condition is not given, then the Cartesian product as whole represent the relation. So when a condition is also given, we just take out that ordered pairs which satisfies the condition. For example, if we have a condition that value of A must be greater than value of B, we have to take the ordered pair in which value of A is greater than value of B. That means 1 0, 1 is greater than B, so we take it 1 comma 0. Then 1 comma 4, it is less than, so leave it, it is less than. 1 is not less than 8, and here we have to take greater than 8, so we just don't take this. Here 2 comma 0 we take, it is less than 4 we can't take, it is less than 8 we can't take. Now 3 comma 0 we take it. Okay, now 3 comma 4, it is less than 4, 3 comma 8 is less than. So this is the only relation according to this condition. So in order to find the relation, we have to see also the condition. But in Cartesian product, we write the whole of the ordered pairs. Now the next topic I am going to explain you. Now the topic I am going to explain you, that there is a two sets A and B which have the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and the elements X, Y, Z. and there is a relation in between them. Okay, it is given in the question, and we have to represent this relation with the help of arrow diagram. How will you represent this relation with the help of arrow diagram? We just simply make two ovals. At the first place we take the A and the second place we take the B. So why I take the A in first place? Because one is kept in the first place and one is the element of set A. Okay. So write all the elements of set A in this box and all the elements of set B in this next box. Clear? Now the ordered pairs which are coming in the relation, we just only match them. So 1 to X, 1 to Z, 3 to X and 4 to Y. So these are all relations from A to B which are represented by the arrow diagram. Now one more thing I also want to conclude it with that. If the question asks us find the domain and range for this relation, So for the domain, we take the elements of the ordered pair which are written at the first place, that is at the position of X. So here we have 1, 1 again, then 3, then 4. We see 1 is repeated. So domain is 1, 3 and 4. Clear? Now for the range, we have X, Z, X and Y. Here X is repeated, so we simply write X, Z and Y. So in this way we find the domain and range for a relation. Now I am also going to explain you how will you represent this relation with the help of tabular form. That means if the question asks us to represent this relation in the tabular form, then how will you represent this? You just make a table, you just make a box, okay? Then write it over here, relation, make 2 lines. In the vertical line, you write the elements which are in the domain place, that is set A. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here the set A. And here the set B, that is X, Y and Z. Now make the boxes. Clear? In the tabular form. Okay. Now how will you fill this? You just see 1 to X. 1 to X. So there is a relationship. So I write it here 1. 1 to Z. 1 to Z. Here. So I write it here 1. Then 3 to X. 3 here, X here. We write it here 1. And 4 to Y. 4 to Y we write it here 1. And all other boxes which are empty, we just write it here 0. Okay? But only this is the concept. This is the tabular form. This is the tabular form by which we can represent a relation between two sets. Okay? Now the next topic I am also going to explain with you. Now I am going to take one more question in order to explain you this topic more clearly, and after that I also take one or more I take 2 questions more in order to explain some concepts. If you want to see more videos on the functions and relations, I will give you the link in the description box. And if you are opening this video and doing preparation for IIT and JEE, I make a different separate category in my playlist in which I put the videos for the preparations of engineering entrance examinations. You can watch that videos. And one thing more, if you like my way of teaching, just please subscribe the channel. It just only motivates me. Okay, now just see the question. If A is equals to 1, 2, 3 and B is equals to 1, 2, 3 up to 30. Now let R be a relation from A to B such that A relation B, if A is cube root of B, that means term in A must be, for example, this is A, then in place of B we have A cube. That means A is cube root of second term. So for example, if we have here 2, then it must be have 8. That means the element in the place of A is the cube root of the element in place of B. Actually, the condition which is given in the question must be proper understood by you. Okay? Otherwise, you can not able to solve it. Okay? Now we have to find the relation. I write 1, cube of 1 is same. Now 2, it is 8. Then 3, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27. Then over. Clear? So this is only the relation in this question. Now I think you can easily draw the arrow diagram. Now if the question says to you find the domain, we have 1, 2 and 3 and range 1, 8 and 27. Clear? Now just note it down, then I will explain to you some more questions. Watch this question. You have to find x and y if the conditions are given in this way. That is x plus 3 plus 1, this and this is equal to this one. So just compare this one with that and this one with this. And just find the values for x and y simply by calculations. So we have 5 by 3 minus 1, that is x by 3 is equal to 2 by 3, that is value for the x is 2. Now simply y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3, y is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3, that means y is equal to 3 by 3, which is equal to 1. I think it's very simple. Now the next topic which we have in these types of questions, find number of relations from set A to B and find number of elements from set A to B. And these types of questions are also asked in your book, in your textbook, and you have to solve them. Okay, now I am going to explain these types of questions also. This whole video is the base for the lesson relations in your mathematics. After watching this video, you just open your textbook and trying to do the questions. I am sure that you will be able to solve it. For example, a set A has P, Q, set B has A, B, C. Okay. Now the number of relations, how will you find? And number of elements, how will you find? You just multiply with number of A into cardinal number of B. This is the cardinal number. This is what? Cardinal number. That means cardinal number means the elements present in the set. Here the cardinal number of set A is 2, 1, 2. Cardinal number of B is 3, 1, 2, 3. So elements has 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. So this is known as cardinal number. Now the number of relations, we have the formula 2m into n, which is equal to 2 into 2 into 3, which is equal to 2 power 6, that is 64. Okay, I think almost every topic I have covered. One more topic is left here. I am just going to explain with you. You have to find the inverse of a relation. You have to find the inverse of a relation. For example, a relation is given here. P, A, P, B, P, C, for example, or P, A and Q, C. I just leave it. Okay. This is the relation which is given for the two sets, and you have to find the inverse of the relation. You just make the element which is written at y at the place of x. So it becomes A, P B comma P and C comma Q. So this is the inverse of a relation. Thank you students. Please subscribe the channel. It will motivate me to make these videos. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.